Hey everyone, so I need to vent. If I hear one more question about Dress to Impress, what code is this? Can we play? Mom, look at my outfit. What does this code unlock? I may actually lose what's left of my sanity. I'm kidding, mostly. The truth is, I adore my kids. I really do. They're my whole world. But summer break is a different sport. Right now, I've got one little girl recovering from surgery who understandably needs extra attention, and another child with enough energy to power an entire neighborhood. Meanwhile, I'm somewhere in the middle wondering if hiding in my bedroom for 5 minutes counts as self-care. Because some days, I honestly just need a break. And I think that's okay to admit. I don't know if social media has messed with our expectations as parents, but sometimes I feel this pressure that every single day has to be magical. Every day has to be an adventure, a craft, a trip, a memory, a learning experience, a pool day, a splash pad, a museum, a play date, a park, a surprise. And if we're not doing something, I feel guilty. It's like this little voice says, "You're wasting their summer." But are we? My kids have a really good life. They are loved. They have toys, books, games, a swimming pool, friends. They've been to Disney. They've done camps. We're flying to New York later this summer to see family. They're safe. They're healthy. They're surrounded by people who love them. And somehow, I'll still hear, "Mom, I'm bored." How? How are you bored? When I was growing up, we'd disappear outside for hours with a bicycle and a stick, and somehow we'd survive. Now there are thousands of toys, technology, streaming services, games, arts and crafts, and somehow I'm bored. I think what's actually happening isn't that my kids are doing anything wrong. They're just being kids. Kids naturally want excitement. They want connection. They want stimulation. They're not trying to drive us crazy, even though it definitely feels like it sometimes. I also have to give myself a little grace. This wasn't exactly the summer I planned. Between traveling back and forth to help my parents, medical appointments, recovering from surgery, trying to keep up with the podcast, trying to keep the house somewhat together, I didn't exactly nail the summer camp planning. Life happened, and sometimes life gets messy. I also want to say something that I don't think enough parents admit. I see these amazing moms who seem to be out every single day. The zoo, the aquarium, the park, the splash pad, lunch, another play date, another activity, and I genuinely admire them. I really do. Maybe one day that'll be me, but right now, that's just not where I am. I'm naturally more introverted. Crowds drain me. Constant socializing wears me out. I've pushed myself into plenty of awkward situations because I know it's good for my kids. And I'm proud of that. But I'm also learning to accept that I don't have to parent exactly like someone else. My kids don't need the world's most entertaining mom. They need their mom. Some days that means making memories. Some days it means surviving until bedtime. Both count. And let's be honest, it's Florida. It's hot, really hot. By noon, it feels like you're walking on the surface of the sun. Unless we're swimming or indoors, there aren't endless options. Even our pool starts to feel boring after the 100th day. So yes, sometimes everyone gets a little restless, including me. There are moments where I literally walk into my room, close the door, take one deep breath, maybe two, not because I don't love my children, because I don't want to snap. There's a difference, and that's something I've really been thinking about. Maybe the lesson isn't pretending we're never overwhelmed. Maybe the lesson is showing our kids what it looks like to handle those moments. Instead of yelling, "You guys are driving me crazy!" Maybe it's, "Mommy needs 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm feeling overwhelmed." Because that's real life. We're allowed to have feelings too. One thing I keep reminding myself, this is the life I wanted 20 years ago. Back then, I dreamed about having a family. I dreamed about hearing little feet running through the house. I dreamed about messy kitchens, bedtime stories, dance recitals, swimming lessons, chaos, noise, questions every 30 seconds. And now, here it is. Exactly what I wished for. Not perfect, not peaceful, not quiet, but beautiful. One day, the house will be quiet. There won't be endless questions about Roblox or dress to impress or snacks. No little voices yelling, "Mom!" from the other room every 5 minutes. And while that sounds kind of relaxing today, I know someday I'll miss it. So if you're another parent listening and you're counting down until school starts, you're not alone. If you've hidden in the bathroom for a few minutes, you're not alone. If you've wondered whether you're doing enough, you're definitely not alone. We're all learning. We're all making mistakes. We're all figuring it out one day at a time. And maybe that's enough. So after I finish recording this, I'm going to open my bedroom door, walk back into the chaos, probably answer 10 more questions about Dress to Impress, maybe hear "I'm bored" at least 3 more times, and I'm going to remind myself, these are the days. Messy, loud, exhausting, beautiful, because they won't stay this little forever. Thanks for hanging out with me while I had a little parenting rant. Take care of yourselves. Take a deep breath if you need one, and I'll talk to you next time.